Swaminarayan. Today we learn future tense. Further we completed present and past. Now we go ahead to the last future tense. We can say that future indefinite tense. We can say this future simple future tense also. First we see uses. How to use it? Number 1, to say what we believe or think will happen in future. So what we believe or things happened in future, that is easily we can say this is future tense, or whatever we believe we say in future, that is future tense. As like to I believe she will join the office tomorrow. So this is the belief of someone that she will join tomorrow. If it is compulsory or if she will completely join, that is not here, but she believe that. Possible or not possible, that is happened in future. Another example, they will go to college. We shall win the match. So here you can see that different subject is different future related words used here. Next, things which we cannot control and are factual. This means some things we cannot change. Why we cannot change? Because it is factual. That time also we can use this. Like the sun will rise at 6 a.m. The time will be maybe changed, but sun will rise. That is factual things, we cannot change it. Some things like in the whole world many lot of things are here which we cannot change, like scientific truths, some factual things which is happen regularly. So at that time we can use this tense also. Then the another, to indicate an instant decision. Instant decision, if you want to indicate, at that time also you can use this tense. Like it is our first marriage anniversary. I shall give you a precious gift. So this is the things that your instant decision basis on some situation. Like our first marriage anniversary, that is the incident. And basis of that incident you take instant decision. What the instant decision is? That I shall give you a precious gift. Then rules for after the uses, go ahead. Structure, how to write and with some rules. Rules for affirmative sentences. How to write affirmative sentences. First of all, here subject is identified differently. You, he, she, it, they. These all second and third pronouns or second and third person pronouns. Plus we add will. Then first form of verb and then object. So we use here root form of the verb, that is we already know, but the main difference why they identify here separately. You, she, he, it, they. Why they identify? Because with these pronouns we use will. That's why they write here. Or I write down these things separately. Now the another rules, go ahead. I, we, that is person, first person pronoun. So I and we, that is first person pronoun. With this we use shall. Look at their shall. First form of verb and then object. So first form of the verb, that is common, but where we write will and shall, that is here differentiate, or that is here identify. Then another things, to indicate future tense we use will and shall. That is you know already. Now we go look at the example and then we go ahead. He will sell his house. I shall purchase a new car. Now rules for negative sentences. Where to put not? So you the same format, just I add not. You, he, she, it, they, second and third person pronouns, then will and then not. will के बाद not ऐड करना है सिर्फ, add not, then verb, that is your root form of verb, and then last object. Then next, I, we, first person pronouns. Then we use shall, not, then verb and object. Sentence over. It may be longer while using different connectivities, different objects. You can make your sentence whatever or however long or however you want to make it long. That is your depends on the necessity or different things. But we learn the most structure here. Then example, my friend will not host dinner this evening. We shall not leave the exams. So this is negative examples. Now friends, go ahead for next rules for interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentence में कैसे लिखेंगे? Then will shall first. I already identify here subject, second person, third person and first person. So I will not identify it again because I already written here. That's why I just write down will shall together and subject only. All the subject cover here. You can use which is necessity. Then first form of verb, that is common. Then object and put here interrogation mark, that question mark. Then next, if there is question word, WH word, so we put first WH word, will shall, subject, verb, object, question mark. So this is the formation of interrogative sentences. Now we will see example of interrogative sentences. Okay friends, now we will see the examples of interrogative sentences. Will she not come in the party? I put will here first and at the end interrogation mark plus this is interrogative plus negative. Who will help him? WH question word. And then why will your friend not come here? So this is also WH word, interrogative plus negative. So you can use this affirmative also, like why will your friends come here? Then will she come in the party? Who will not help him? This is the example of interrogative sentences. In this future tense, we use tomorrow. Then go ahead, future continuous tense. To indicate an action that will occur in the normal course. So next, the another tense which is the basis of this future continuous tense. To indicate an action that will occur in normal course. In normal course, that action will occur, that is the normal time. At that time we use this. That things happened in future and that is the normal things. And it is on the same time that things happens and you talk about it now. Like she will be cooking the food tomorrow. So on the same situation, on the same time she will be doing this action. जब कल tomorrow होगा तो वो ये एक्शन कर रही होगी. Like she will be cooking, तो वो कल cooking कर रही होगी. This time उसका कुकिंग हो रहा होगा. लाइक दैट आई विल बी मीटिंग हिम टुमारो. कल मैं उसको मिल रहा होगा ऑन दिस टाइम. सो हमें कल की बात पहले कहनी है और ऐसे दिखाना है कि कल वो शुरू हो चुका होगा. दैट्स वाई दिस इज कंटिन्यूअस. रेयरली वी यूज दिस टेंस बट वी हैव टू नो दिस रूल्स एंड व्हाट इज द अदर यूजेस ऑफ दिस टेंस. To indicate an action that will be in progress at a given point of time in the future. This is the same. At given point of time, this action is progress, or this action will be in progress in some specific time or in point of time. कोई स्पेशल पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे ये एक्शन शुरू हो गई होगी या ये एक्शन प्रोग्रेस में होगी. हमें ये दिखाना है. एट दिस टाइम टुमारो वी शैल बी अटेंडिंग द पार्टी. सो एट दिस टाइम टुमारो, ये सेम टाइम पे टुमारो पे हम क्या कर रहे होंगे, तो वी शैल बी अटेंडिंग द पार्टी, हम पार्टी अटेंड कर रहे होंगे. वी शैल बी विजिटिंग द जू एट दिस टाइम टुमारो. सो हियर वी एड एट दिस टाइम टुमारो. At this moment, now, that all kind of word you can use for indicating this tense. Okay, so this for future continuous tense, two uses are given here to indicate that action which is normally occur, then to indicate that action which is in progress in future time or progress in some given point of time. With example, look at the formation. Will, shall, that is the common, but we add be plus ing after the verb, root form of the verb. Now go ahead, the same structure you can see here. Rules for affirmative sentences: you, he, she, it, they, second and third person pronouns. Then we use we, will, be, then root verb, root first form of verb, ing add करना है, then object. The another formation I, we, first person pronouns, उसके साथ यूज करना है shall, be, root form of verb, ing, object. Now look at the example. Next year my teacher will be going to China. So this is in future and we use here next year, next week, next Monday. Like that word you can use to indicating this tense. And look at the formation will be going. Okay, then I shall be teaching my students. So here I, we use shall. Okay, that is not possible that all the time you, she, he, that is given. Sometimes person's name is also given here. So if there is one person, also we use that will. If that it is plural form of the person, many, plural, because they here, so that's why we use will. And only for I and we use shall. Okay, I shall be teaching my students. Then next, rules for negative sentences. हम नेगेटिव सेंटेंस में क्या करेंगे, ये फॉर्मेशन तो लेना ही है लेकिन नॉट ऐड करना है. सो सेम हियर, यू, ही, शी, इट, दे, सेकंड एंड थर्ड पर्सन प्रोनाउंस, देन विल, उसके बाद नॉट लिखना है. विल, नॉट, देन बी, उसके बाद वर्ब आएगा और वी ऐड हियर ing एंड देन ऑब्जेक्ट. तो हमें क्या करना है, विल शैल के बीच में, विल शैल और बी के बीच में हमें नॉट लिखना है. राइट डाउन नॉट इन बिटवीन विल एंड बी. देन आई, वी, फर्स्ट पर्सन प्रोनाउन, शैल, नॉट, देन बी, फर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, ing and object. For this formation I have already written here two examples, so you can understand. They will not be studying in city college. So here look, not, or the one another thing is here they. उसके प्लेस पे बॉयज़ भी हो सकता है, ग्रुप ऑफ बॉयज़ भी हो सकता है, एनीथिंग इज पॉसिबल. नाउन चेंज हो सकता है, पर्सन्स के नेम भी यहाँ पे आ सकते हैं. उसका आपको अच्छे से ध्यान में रखना है कि क्या चेंज होता है, सिंगुलर प्लूरल ध्यान में रखना है. सिर्फ आई शैल नॉट बी bathing this evening. So this is the formation of rules for negative sentences and then future continuous tense. Now we will see the rules for interrogative sentences in the same future continuous tense. Okay, now future continuous tense, rules for interrogative sentences. We see rules for interrogative here, how to write it interrogative sentences in continuous tense, future continuous tense. Will, shall first, then subject, be, verb, ing, interrogation. Question word, will, shall, subject, be, verb, ing, object, question mark. Example, will this boy wandering in the forest? How long will they be traveling? So here look, how long will, so how, that is also question word. If it is not start with wh word but still it is question word, we can use how. to ask question as you know all the things. And here will this boy be wandering in the forest, that is the be remain. Then future perfect tense. After completing this continuous tense we go ahead future perfect tense. Continuous में हमने rules जो structure है वो देखा, rules देखा, how to write in different ways, that all sentences, all the things is over. Then move forward to the next tense, future perfect tense. This tense is used to describe an action which will be completed at some point of time in the future. So, this tense is used to describe an action which will be completed at some point of time in future. कुछ point of time में future में complete हो जाएंगी, ऐसा हमें यहाँ पे दिखाना है. जो भी एक्शन आपको डिस्क्राइब करनी है जो फ्यूचर में कुछ पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम में ख़त्म हो जाने वाली है. लाइक आई शैल हैव फिनिश दिस वर्क बाय टुमारो. तो आप श्योर है बाय टुमारो तक आपका जो वर्क है हैव फिनिश, ख़त्म हो जाएगा. यू आर वेरी श्योर टू से दैट. दैट्स वाई हियर गिवन डिस्क्राइब एन एक्शन completed at some point of time in future. They will have reached home by now. अभी से वो they will have reached home by now. By now ले अभी तक तो वो घर पे पहुंच भी गए होंगे. Like they will have reached, पहुंच चुके होंगे. Then next, I shall have reached the school before the bell rings. Okay, as other tenses like present perfect tense, past perfect tense and the same here future perfect tense. यहाँ पे दो एक्शन हम दिखा सकते हैं, जैसे कि हमने प्रेजेंट में भी दिखाई थी दो एक्शन. प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस था, उसमें भी हम लाइक सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस का यूज़ करेंगे एंड देन प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट का यूज़ करके दो एक्शन दिखा सकते हैं. एज द सेम पास्ट परफेक्ट में भी हम दो एक्शन दिखाएंगे फॉर शोइंग परफेक्ट. इन फ्यूचर में भी सेम टू है, लेकिन फ्यूचर में हमें क्या करना है, प्रेजेंट सिंपल प्रेजेंट का यूज़ करके दो एक्शन दिखानी होती है. दैट आई शैल हैव रीच द स्कूल बिफोर द बेल रिंग्स. बेल बजने से पहले मैं स्कूल में पहुंच चुकी होगी, यानी कि मैं पहुंच गई होगी. इन सम टाइम वो फिनिश हो गई होगी एक्शन. दैट्स वाई दिस इज द point of time given. Rules for affirmative sentences. You, he, she, it, they, second and third person pronouns will have third form of verb plus object. Now in this tense compulsory we use third form of verb, not first form. Third form, that is here reach, look at, and the other example also you followed. Then the another change is we use have. Do not use their has. हैव टू यूज़ ओनली हैव. विल हो या शैल हो हमें सिर्फ हैव ही यूज़ करना है और वर्ब 3 का इस्तेमाल करेंगे. देन आई, वी, फर्स्ट पर्सन प्रोनाउंस, शैल, उसके बाद हैव, थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, देन ING. लुक एट द एग्जाम्पल, यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड वेल. योर एग्जामिनेशन विल हैव बीन ओवर बाय ट्यूजडे. सो यहाँ पे बीन है वो थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब है किसका, बी, बीइंग, बीन, लाइक दैट. सो हमें यहाँ पे यूज़ करना है बीन, हमने यूज़ किया है टू शो दिस अफर्मेटिव स्ट्रक्चर. विल हैव बीन ओवर, खत्म हो चुकी होगी ट्यूसडे तक एग्जाम. वी शैल हैव कुक द फूड बाय द इवनिंग. सो परफेक्ट में हम बाय नाउ, बाय द इवनिंग. देन हियर अदर गिवन लाइक by now, that's by tomorrow, that all the things you can use by using by. So in next time we will see the rules for negative and interrogative of this tense. Thank you.